It is today's leadoff question with LJ Bowens at a Blue Valley Northwest football team. LJ, your question today: what is the best high school football game you've watched in person or been a part of so far in your career?
I felt hmm, my best high school football game that I feel like I've been a part of was what would it be? St. James. That's what it would be. It'd be St. James because I personally felt like that was a game. It felt like I was playing in college. Not particularly one team is just a whole lot better than the other. It was just a back and forth shootout, and when we got to later in that game, we were down. We had to get in field goal range, and it was basically up to me to get us there. So it was like it didn't hit me till after the game, but I realized like that game was like on me, and I just like entered a zone that I've never entered before because I was just fully locked in. I knew everything had to be perfect, or we weren't gonna win that game. So I get the first handoff, almost break it, but get tripped up. Second handoff, another 8 yard run. We try to pass it, it gets deflected. And another handoff, I break it for about 10 to 15. I need one more. We have one more play, get in field goal range. And I almost break it, but we get tied up. And then our kicker comes out. And we put a lot of trust in him. Trace Rudd, 5 star. And he boots it through. And this is where we think that the game is over. And as most coaches will say, you know, special teams wins and decides games. So we kick it off and we get to the guy and that's when we think it's over. He pitches it back. We get to that guy, he pitches it back. We get to the next guy to keep pitching it back and back. And this might have actually gone on for 10 to 15 minutes, but somehow, some way, our defense came out and finally got the guy down. They dropped the ball and we pick it back up. Everybody's dead tired on the field. Everybody's rushing. You know, Crowd is coming out. Everybody's excited. It was an amazing moment.
You mentioned a little bit about the adrenaline. What's that like for you when you get into that zone? Can you describe it at all?
Yeah, I can describe. Like normally, you know, I'm listening to crowd reactions, all that because when crowds start screaming, I'm like, oh, I need to go, I need to go, I need to go because they see something that I'm probably not seeing right now, but it just kicks an instinct where I need to take off. It was like everything I ever known and everything I ever learned or thought just came into mind, and everything was completely silent. Everything. All I heard was the cadence and me getting the ball and my breathing. That's all I heard. I was locked in on a whole nother level. I literally didn't hear anything except what was going on around me.
Are you able to enjoy those games in the moments? Like, do you realize it when you're in the thick of it, or does it kind of take maybe towards after the game to realize how exciting of a game that was?
I say it's a little bit of both. Like, when I lock into the moment, I'm not necessarily thinking about the end result, the end game. It's just more of I know I have a job to do. It's not more of like, I know the end result. I know where this is going to get us. I know it's going to take us. But I do enjoy those games. It's actually my favorite types of games where I have to do that because I feel like, if a game's handed to you, it's just not as fun whether as if you had to go work for it. Like, I put all this work and training in, and now I finally get to use it. And like, I have to pull everything that I ever known out of my bag and rely on my training to get me there. But like, that's why I say it's 50-50 because after the game, I realized what happened. I just took a deep breath and I was like, if I didn't do my job, we would have lost that game.
That is LJ Bowens with Blue Valley Northwest football and with today's leadoff question.